Hello everyone. I haven't uploaded any cooking videos for a long time. This time I would like to show how to make the dumplings for Tuen Festival, or in other name is Dragon Boat Festival. I have uploaded similar videos a few years ago, but this time I will do it in English because I would like to spread or share this kind of recipe to my friends in overseas or some other Chinese who are now in overseas and they don't understand Chinese. Now let's see the ingredients. I have some leaves. These are the leaves especially for this kind of dumplings, and you have to wash them and soak them into water several days before. And these are also the kinds of strings for tie up the dumpling at the end. And you have all need to do is to soak them in water for a few days. Of course, you have to change water frequently. And this is the rice for the dumpling, and here you can see these are different color, but if you can see clearly, actually there are three colors. And this one, whether you can see it, is dark but not very black. Actually this one is the white gluten rice, but I put it with the black gluten rice yesterday together for overnight. That's why it just stains the colors on it, and that's why this one I just soak it today. That's why it's still white in color. I like the texture of the black gluten rice. That's why I traditionally we just use the white one, but I have tried this recipe a few times and if I mix together both of them, it is very tasty, and I like the texture of the chewy texture of the black gluten rice. And you can always find black gluten rice in some Southeast Asian dessert. Now I can mix them together. And also the rice, you need to soak it in water before in advance, say overnight or at least a few hours before you make the dumpling. And we add the seasoning, add some salt. Let me open it. Right, and then we put some salt, and we mix it like that. And then we traditionally we also use green beans, but this green bean, you can see that it is yellow because the shells of the skin of the beans has been removed. And also soak them into the water in advance and add some salt for seasoning. Okay, this is the basic ingredients for the dumplings. And other than these two ingredients, then you can just make your own choice according to your favorite. This time I will add some more other kinds of beans, the red beans. This one, not the white beans, but with a black color in it. Peanuts, raw peanuts. And then I have prepared some pork. Usually we use pork belly for the dumpling, and you can see for pork belly you can see some fat here, but because the dumpling has to be cooked for at least 3 hours. After 3 hours, the rice will absorb the fat of the pork belly. It will be very, very tasty, and that's why use pork belly is much better. Don't use lean pork. And then this is the abalone. I have cut it into small pieces. Chinese black mushroom, the dry scallop, dried shrimps, and this is the egg yolks. But this is the egg yolks from sauteed eggs. It's a different kind of preserved eggs in Chinese cooking. Right. Now we are going to do the dumpling. I hope you can see clearly. Right. Now we will take the leaves. We'll take the leaves here, and then this part is smooth and shiny. This is the part where we put the ingredient in it. This should be the outside. And then be very careful. Some of them will be broken like that, but we still can use it. You can use it inside like that. This one or this guy is okay. And then we put it together. Try to get the leaves with similar size, and then we throw it into half like that. And then don't throw it here, easier broken. Around here, throw again. And then you have a kind of container like that. And then spread your finger so that you can hold the container securely. Okay, use your whole hand. Put the container on your palm. And now we first put some rice. Spread out the rice like that, and then put the beans, the green beans like that. And then now you can put the other ingredients like this one. Spread them out, and the other like the pork belly, abalone, dried scallop, dried shrimps, the mushroom, egg yolk, like that. And then we cover it up. Just reverse the process. We have the green beans, and then the rice. Cover it. Like that. And then in this case we use one more leaf and other one. Put it like that. I can use a smaller one. Like that. And then you see the rice here? You just throw it in this way, and then put it upright, and then pat on it so that the ingredients can put inside evenly, like that. And then the easier one, you can fill the rice and ingredients here. The easier one is you just throw it in this way. It makes it in a rectangular shape. And now you can tie it with the string. You can tie it tightly. If you use the gluten rice, you can tie it tightly. But for some recipe, you can also use the jasmine rice, the rice for usual meals in Chinese meals. In that case, you have to make it a bit loose. Don't tie it too tight. if you use the jasmine rice. But if you use gluten rice, then you can just tie tightly. Let me tie the knots. Right. Oh, it's very hot. It's very hot today. A few days ago, it was very rainy. Right. Tie like that. Then this is one dumpling. And then you can just make the others similarly, and afterwards you have to put them into the water, boil for at least 3 hours. Okay, let me make one more. Okay, once again, 2 leaves, and then you just put them together, a little bit overlap, and then you first fold into half like that, and then fold along this line. Don't too close to the middle line, otherwise it will be broken. And then you make the container like that, and we put some rice, spread it out, and beans, other kinds of beans, anything you like, never mind. And then we put the pork belly. This is not very big, right? The dry scallop, abalone, dry mushroom, the dry shrimps, and the egg yolk. And then we can cover up with the green beans and also the rice. Like that. This one is a bit bigger, doesn't matter. It's for myself, never mind. And the third leaves, right? And then let's make it tidy, right? And like this one. That's it. Now this time, just now, when you fill the dumpling, okay, you can fill the ingredients is here. You can throw in this way like that, and then you make the rectangular shape. But this time, instead of throwing in this direction, you can change it like that. This one is like that. Change it like that. Be very careful. And then instead of rectangular, if you change to 90 degrees, then you have a different shape. Let me see. This time you can see that it's broken like that. Don't worry. If you find that, if you think that you cannot change another leaf, doesn't matter. You just put another one. If you find that the leaves are broken, and then if you are not able to remove it or change to a new one, then you can just put one more like that. And then in this case, you fill it look at it once again. It's now the flat part is pointing, the flat part is here, not flow in this direction, but turn 90 degrees, and then you have another shape. Sometimes you may see that the rice or the ingredient inside seems like coming out, but if you tie tightly, then it can just cover it up. So don't worry. Now this one, then you can just tie it like that, and then you turn. Like that. Don't worry, it will be tight after cooking, because when after you have cooked it, it will expand a little bit. Therefore, you will see that the strings may be a little bit loose, but after you have cooked the dumpling, it will get very tight. Now I hope you can enjoy my video.